Amtrak's Capitol Limited train numbers 29 and 30 operated once a day in each direction between Chicago and Washington, D.C., starting in 1981. The train took its name and much of its route from the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. On its 780-mile-long journey, the Capitol Limited passed through northern Appalachia, making station stops in Toledo and Cleveland, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Cumberland, Maryland, the historic town of Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, as well as several other communities along the way. On November 10, 2024, Amtrak temporarily suspended the Capitol Limited as well as the New York to Miami, Florida Silver Star. Both trains were replaced with a new combined through train from Chicago to Miami. Amtrak named this train the Floridian, running as train numbers 40 and 41. For the most part, service on both routes remained relatively unchanged with only two notable differences. First, the Silver Star's route has been truncated to only cover the portion south of Washington, D.C. The second significant change is the loss of superliner equipment on the Capitol Limited portion of the route. Single-level Viewliner and Amfleet 2 equipment now runs through all the way from Florida to Illinois. So, the big question is, why did Amtrak replace these two trains with the Floridian? Right now, Amtrak is working on some major improvement projects along the Northeast Corridor. One of the biggest projects going on right now is a rehabilitation project for tunnels traveling underneath the East River in New York City. During construction, which is estimated to conclude in 2027, the railroad will need to limit train access to the tunnels, which connect New York's busy Penn Station with Amtrak's Sunnyside Rail Yard in Long Island. Sunnyside Yard is where many of Amtrak's trains originating in New York are serviced. To have adequate time to work on the tunnels, Amtrak is making several modifications to its operations, including some temporary train frequency reductions and adding cab cars to Empire service trains so they do not need to be turned at Sunnyside Yard in New York. By not running the Silver Star through to New York, Amtrak is able to temporarily remove 2 daily trips through the East River tunnels. 3 sets of superliner cars have now also been freed up for the time being to help add capacity to some of the western long-distance routes. Let's now take a look at some scenes I have captured of the Capitol Limited over the last 10 years. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for this look back at Amtrak's Capitol Limited. If you'd like to see more Amtrak videos on the YouTube channel, let me know in the comments below. As always, a special thanks to all my supporters on Patreon. To receive notifications every time I post to YouTube, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. There's even more train and railroad content on my other social media pages. I'll be back next Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time with a brand new railroad-themed adventure right here on the YouTube channel. That's it for now. Until next time, I'm Mike Armstrong. I'll see you down the line. Thanks for watching.